All right. Time's getting a little short. Talk to me about the Ohio State Women's Wrestling Club. And I'm going to just admit something here. You know, we did a little interview last night at the state tournament with some of the girls and yourself. And I was enlightened. And here's why. Ohio State Men's Wrestling Club, I don't mean any disrespect to them at all, because honestly, I personally know one of the greatest wrestlers that he placed runner-up at NWCA Championship. He's from Ohio State Wrestling Club. I know him, and I know that I don't mean any disrespect, but what my point is when it's a club, to me, as a wrestling fan, it's you do the club because you're going to school at Ohio State in this case, or, you know, Bowling Green has a club and all that. And you want to get on the mat and you want to roll around. You're good. You're decent. You still want to roll around, and maybe you're going to enter into an open or something like that. But what I learned last night is this is not just a wrestling club. This is not just the girls that still want to roll around on the mat. Tell us about the Ohio State Women's Wrestling Club.
Yeah, and for the most part, this applies to the men's club team too. We essentially have the power to be as competitive as we want to be. The girls, or the women's collegiate teams rather, they enter in dual tournaments, open tournaments, just about anything they want to. Our only stipulation is we can't really enter into any invitationals. You know what I mean? Everything that we enter has to be an open, but I can enter an open tournament that's the same open tournament that Iowa goes to, or Sacred Heart, you know, Columbia, any of those teams, they'll all be there. So the level of competition for women is going to be really high. We're opting to kind of forgo that NWCA Folk Style National Championship and do the U.S. Open World Team Trial route in Texas, and then this year it's in Vegas. But the competition level is super, super high. And with that being said, it is like the perfect segue to a varsity level program, because so many of these athletes are going to have a pretty like rigorous schedule. And the men's club coach even told me that he's had athletes move up from the club team to the varsity level program before. So that's kind of our goal here, is to just make this pathway as accessible as it is for the men's team, and hope and pray that they see that there is a huge need for this in Columbus. There is a need for a women's varsity level team, a women's club team. I think that there is enough need to support both. So we're just really looking to push that varsity level team and program. And we're going to start by handling our club team the same way I would envision a D1 women's wrestling program. So when I set out to do the budget and the schedule, I made that budget and that schedule the same way I would if that were a varsity level program. I studied some like Sacred Heart, their schedule, Columbia, and we're just guns blazing. You know what I mean? We're looking for competition. We're trying to get better. We want to beat the top dogs in the country. You know what I mean? We want those girls to come wrestle for us and represent Ohio State Buckeyes. So that's kind of the quick rundown about the club. Is we're just not holding back. We know we have to do the work ourselves, and we're willing to do it. So we're prepared.